Hi, my name is Keith Johnson. I am the author of the LQ Solution. I help senior pastors increase their leadership intelligence so they can exponentially grow their churches spiritually, numerically, and financially. So how do you experience exponential growth? For the past 15 years, I have been teaching and coaching senior pastors what I call the CSP process: clarity, structure, and planning. The first exponential growth key is clarity. Clarity is power. The first responsibility of a leader is to see. If you cannot see, you are what Jesus said. You are the blind leading the blind, and the blind lead everybody into the ditch. Let me ask you a question, my friend. On a scale between 1 and 10, how clear are you about where your church needs to go over the next 5 to 10 years? Let me set the parameters for your answers. 1, you are totally in the dark. 10, you are crystal clear and you have a detailed written strategic plan of exactly where you want to go. 5, you sort of know, but you don't really have a written plan. 95% of leaders say I'm a 5 or a 6. Over the years, I have helped pastors get clarity that they need, and when they get clear, amazing results happen in growth numerically and financially. The second key to exponential growth is knowing and implementing the proper structure that needs to be in place for a church to grow and go to the next level. A mouse has a small skeletal system. However, an elephant has a huge skeletal system. The size of the structure determines the size of the organization. Most pastors want an elephant-sized ministry on a mouse-sized structure. Here's the truth. If you want to grow your church, you must know and implement the proper structure. My number one assignment is to help a senior pastor structure his or her personal life to be a healthy leader. After I help structure the leader's life, then I help structure the church so that it can grow and thrive. The third exponential growth key is strategic planning. Some people say, desperate times demand desperate action. I totally disagree. I say desperate times demand strategic planning. For the past 3 years of this economic crisis, I have been busier than ever consulting and helping pastors with strategic planning for the future. With the exception of one pastor who did not follow his own plan, every pastor experienced spiritual, numerical, and financial increase. While the majority of pastors today have been complaining and making excuses of why they've declined. Just as in sports, my friend, the right game plan and execution make all the difference between winning and losing. I hope you will decide to step out toward developing your leadership intelligence. Let me give you 3 quick steps. First, read the LQ Solution book, Influence, Impact, and Increase. This is my new book and the perfect answer to helping you personally develop and train leaders you need to grow your church. Next, schedule a time for us to talk. I would love to have the privilege of talking with you personally to answer any questions you may have about church health and growth. The final step, host an introductory weekend in your church. I have created a leadership seminar that will instantly help you do 2 things. Number 1, strengthen and build the leaders that you already have. And number 2, encourage more people in your congregation to see and understand leadership as they step up to the plate and help you lighten the load.